Tolly Anderson here in the city of El Segundo at one of their newest buildings where the Sidebar Summit is being held here. It's all about the innovation of economy here in the city of El Segundo where big ideas take off. The city of El Segundo was proud to hold its first Sidebar Summit and introduce Silicon Valley venture capitalists to the Southern California market.
Sidebar Summit is a group of people that get venture capitalists together and people in the early stage space that do networking events. We partner with them on several occasions. It's been almost a year now, and mostly we've been focused on the Bay Area. So we've been bringing the message of El Segundo up to the Bay Area in terms of the best place to locate your business, most important 5 square miles economically, density of intellectual capital. Now we have an opportunity to tell that same story to the VC community here in Los Angeles.
You know, our goal is to introduce El Segundo to companies and emerging companies and put people together. You know, one of the things that El Segundo offers is a large commercial property area, and we want to make sure that all those spaces are filled to help bring property taxes to our residents. And it's important for us to continue to do outreach with companies to bring them together and introduce them to what El Segundo offers.
The leadership here is just amazing. I've not seen a mayor and mayor pro tem really that is outgoing and really looking in terms of the future. And really at the end of the day, how do you really create jobs and economic development? And both Drew and Chris were just amazing when I first met them in terms of how they're really figuring out how El Segundo can become an innovation hub in Southern California.
This is where we get to bring all the best innovators that are around El Segundo and really marry them up to a lot of the people that make innovation happen from the Bay Area. So we think there's a lot of strength here in the innovation marketplace, and we want to build the resources in so people can stay and grow their businesses here in El Segundo.
The pandemic opened many opportunities in the city for startups to find top-notch talent and prime commercial real estate space.
Well, as we observe the commercial real estate market changing post-pandemic, we're seeing vacancies in commercial real estate, and we want to do everything we can to bring new businesses into El Segundo. So this partnership is a unique way to do that. We're bringing people who are investing in startup companies that are growing and hiring people and leasing space, and we want to bring those companies to El Segundo. So that's why this is so important.
What surprised me was the amount of innovation that's actually happening in the city. For instance, I didn't know $1.4 billion since 2021 from venture has been invested into El Segundo.
A lot of people think of Southern California as an area that has entertainment, innovation, and so forth, but really we have a lot of industrial innovation here. Los Angeles started as an oil city really before it was an entertainment city, and we know that because of the refinery we have right here in El Segundo. And a lot of transportation technology has really come out of this area as well. El Segundo was the hub of aerospace and defense innovation for decades, it still is.
So the Silicon Valley is obviously the hub of startups in Northern California. And since I've been here over the last 8 years, we've been looking at how to attract Silicon Valley companies who might want to come to the Los Angeles area. And so this partnership is really a solution to that problem of how do we get more startups into El Segundo.
And then we're going to focus on this panel, which will be specific to what's different about investing in LA, and then even more specifically, what's different about investing in El Segundo, whereas the home of deep tech, highly capital-intensive projects. We're going to talk through some of those nuances as well.
And now we have all kinds of really interesting new technology companies located in the area, whether it be SpaceX or a lot of the spin-offs from SpaceX that have located in El Segundo. So there's a lot of talent here, a lot of entrepreneurial minds, and it's a great place to create the future of transportation, which is what I'm interested in, but really the future of anything.
Hopefully some big ideas take off after this Sidebar Summit here in the city of El Segundo. For El Segundo Media, I'm Tolly Anderson.